Faith Hedgepeth was full of life. A 19-year-old student at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, she had dreams of becoming a pediatrician. She was part of the Haliwa-Saponi Native American tribe, a proud and close-knit community. Faith was known for her radiant smile, kind heart, and her passion for helping others. On the night of September 6, 2012, Faith and her roommate, Corinna Rosario, went out to a popular nightclub called The Thrill. They arrived home just after 3 a.m. Surveillance footage from the club shows Faith smiling, dancing, enjoying the night with friends. It seemed like a normal college evening. But just hours later, everything changed. Corinna left the apartment around 4:30 a.m., leaving Faith asleep in her bed. She said she was going to visit another friend. When she returned around 11 a.m., she found Faith dead. She had been beaten to death. Blood soaked her bed and floor. The scene was violent, shocking. Investigators said Faith had suffered blunt force trauma to the head. A Bacardi bottle found in the room was believed to be the murder weapon. Next to her body was a chilling handwritten note on a fast food bag. It read, "I'm not stupid, bitch." There was no sign of forced entry, no sign of struggle beyond the bedroom. It was as if the killer had walked in and walked out without leaving a trail. Except they had. Police found semen and other DNA evidence at the scene. They believed the killer was male. They believed Faith likely knew him, but there were no immediate leads. The DNA was run through criminal databases, but there were no matches. For years, the case remained cold. Her family waited, her tribe mourned. Her campus held vigils every year, and still no arrest. The investigation dragged on. In 2016, police worked with a private lab using DNA phenotyping, a method that predicts physical appearance from DNA. They released a composite sketch of a man, likely Latino, with olive skin and dark hair. Still, no one was identified. Faith's case became one of North Carolina's most high-profile unsolved murders. The pressure on investigators was immense. The community demanded answers. Then, in September 2021, everything changed. 9 years after her murder, police announced the arrest of Miguel Enrique Salguero Olivares, a 28-year-old man living in Durham, North Carolina. His DNA had recently entered the system after a 2016 DWI arrest. A match was found with the DNA recovered from Faith's body. Miguel was not known to Faith. He had no direct connection to her or her roommate. Investigators believe he was at the apartment complex the night of the murder and may have entered while Faith was asleep. The motive? Police believe the murder was sexually motivated. They charged Miguel with first-degree murder and rape. His arrest brought some relief, but also raised new questions. Why did it take so long? Could Faith have been saved? And how many others like Miguel are still walking free? Faith's family, while grateful for the arrest, emphasized that justice isn't just about the conviction. It's about truth, healing, and remembering who Faith was. Her father said, "This isn't closure. It's just the beginning of something else." But we're grateful that we finally have a name, a face. Faith Hedgepeth was more than a crime victim. She was a daughter, a student, a friend. Her story is a reminder that even when years pass, doom doesn't forget. And sometimes the truth, no matter how long it takes, finds its way to the surface.